Alright, so now we're going to talk about building backlinks to your blog post. A backlink is a powerful link that Google uses to indicate what your website's about and stuff like that. The stronger the link, the better it is for you. So this is how it works. A backlink gets sent to your blog post, and then in your blog post you have your products that you put in there, right? So the juice from the backlink goes to your post and then goes to your products. This is why we do it this way, so we save time, like I talked about in the other videos. Now when you do your product pages, it works exactly the same. Just put some keywords in the description. That's it, okay? Just like I have here. So just put keywords in the description, and these will also rank as well, but we're using the blog post as a filter so we can rank multiple blog posts and products at the same time. Now I'm going to try and get through this without being confusing. I'm going to keep all the BS out of it. I'm going to tell you how it is and how you can rank your blog post. And the main thing is backlinks, okay? Page optimization and backlinks. Don't worry about all the other stuff people tell you about. This can rank your site, this can rank your site, all these social signals and all that. You need to know two things: website optimization and backlinks. Those are the two main ingredients you need to rank your websites, and that's never going to change, ever. Google has already said they rely on backlinks, and they always will, and website optimization. These are the key factors that you need to rank your website. So let's go through, and we will try and get through this as easy as I can so you understand how this all works. So yeah, we need backlinks. Now, the type of backlinks I use, there's heaps you can use, but I use ones that I can easily make myself or purchase because I don't have time to go and find strong backlinks manually and asking people and stuff like that. So I use Web 2.0 links and private blog network links. Now the Web 2.0s are strong, and then the private blog network is super strong. If you don't know what Web 2.0s are, these are free blogs that you can use or pay someone to make for you, and they are free. Unless you're paying someone to do it, you have to pay them a fee. But making the sites is free, and it's just a blog. I will show you an example here. We will go and have a look. It's simply just a blog pointing back to your website. But what it is it's a sub-blog of a website. So like WordPress.com, Tumblr.com, it's a sub-blog. And these already have authority, these have strong power and stuff like that, right? So this is why we use these types of sites. And I will put a list down below that you can download on this video of some free sites to use, but I will tell you why I don't do them myself in the next slide. But this is an example of what I'm talking about. Now the next one is a private blog network. I can't show you any because they're private, but what they are is they are basically the same as this, but actual real websites. So they don't have the stuff, it's not a subdomain. It's an expired domain that someone has purchased or found that already has power, and they simply link back to your site with this. Now I have my own private blog network that I've created. It took me a long time, so I use that. But you can simply purchase a private blog network post from other people, and I will talk about that soon because I recommend doing that. And these are stronger than Web 2.0s. So what you do is you point the Web 2.0s and the private blog networks articles at your post. Okay, and then the juice flows to your post, and then the juice flows to your products. We need to change this to product. Okay, so the juice flows to your product, and these will rank as well, right? As we've talked about. And to do this, we use things called an anchor text. So we use an anchor text to tell Google what our site's about and to link to the post with the PBN links and things like that. I hope that made sense. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for you guys because I know a lot of you guys are new to all of this type of stuff. Now, I'm going to tell it to you straight. Just pay someone to do it for you. seriously, it takes a lot of time to do this stuff. It will take you hours, weeks, months if you do this by yourself. You need to hire a professional that knows how to do this for you. And I'm going to show you the guys that I use, okay? I'm going to show you exactly who I use so we can cut the crap and you can get straight into doing this. So you won't have time because you're going to be focusing on selling your products and starting your Facebook ad campaigns and your Instagram and stuff like that, getting your traffic. Outsourcing saves time, and time is money. Time is money. I'd rather pay people to do stuff because it saves me time, and the more time I save, the more money I make in the long run. That is how these things work. So let's move on to anchor text. Now this is a very important part. An anchor text is the text like I showed you in the other blog that links, then this one links to the product. When you create a backlink like the one I showed you here, right, there's an anchor text back to the site I'm trying to rank, or the web page. As you can see here, this is the web page here. This is my blog. So that's an anchor text. It's a little snippet of text that links back with a hyperlink to your website. So the backlink, the blog post, and the products, these are the anchor points. So this is the anchor point from your backlink, which is this one here, okay? And then we have anchor points going from the blog post to the products, which is this one here in the blog post, okay? So that's what anchor texts are. Now, anchor text ratios are very, very important. You need to listen to this because it will save your site from getting penalized by Google, okay? Now this is just for this anchor text section here. The one from your blog post to your products, you can do whatever you want. But this is for this section here, okay? Now, if you use your main keyword too many times when building backlinks, Google will penalize you and you won't get ranked. In fact, you'll get de-indexed from Google and you won't even show up at all. This is the number one mistake everybody makes, okay? I see it all the time with their Shopify websites or any website they have. They use their main keyword too many times. Now, an anchor text tells Google what your website's about, but things have changed. If you use the main anchor text, main keyword too many times, you will get taken off Google. They're going to wipe you off. So this is what we do. We use things like the blog URL, okay? Then we use generic anchor texts like click here, read more, lane sale, which is the brand, so just branding. This is branding. Don't actually use that, but this is branding, okay? And then generic ones like this. See this website, and it goes back to my website, okay? So generic branding and URLs. These are the ones we use before we use our main keyword, okay? Now the ratio, there is no set ratio for any site, okay? Some websites do use the main keyword constantly and they rank. It really just depends on the niche, on the other websites, what anchors they're using. But the safest way is to do it this way, okay? Because you don't really want to mess around with Google and test them by just using your keyword, okay? It's not worth the risk. Then what we do, more anchor texts we use, you can go to the website I told you about before, lsigraph.com, put in your keyword and get related keywords. So use these as well in your anchor text because some of them already have the keyword in it, right? Firestriker steel, and all these ones. It still has the keyword in it, but it's diluted a little bit. So it's not telling Google exactly about that keyword, it's telling them that it has other stuff in there and it's a little bit diluted, okay? So use these as well. So these anchor texts you want to use on Web 2.0s, okay? Because these are not really what we're ranking for, these are just called pillow anchor text, just to dilute the backlink profile and get things ready for your major keywords. So for these ones here, you want to use Web 2.0s. And I will show you some examples of what I do when I order mine as well in this video. Then for your main keyword, you want to use private blog network links. This is when, because these are the super strong links, remember? Super strong. We want to use these bad boys to push our website up the ranks. And if you remember from the last videos, I used 2 keywords. So you can do, however many main keywords you have. You might have 3 or 4. You want to use these on the private blog networks. This is very important because these are going to be your strongest links. And they're going to push the most juice to your website. Now this is an anchor text example. You can go ahead and Google how to make money on Facebook and my website will show up first. It's been there for a long time. So just to prove to you guys that I actually have stuff ranking. Now these are the anchor texts I use. I use a website URL 3 times. Empty anchor text, these are just images, just ignore that. And then I used variations, so 2, 2, 2, 4, 1, 1, 1. And then my money keyword, which is what we call the main keyword, how to make money on Facebook, was used 6 times. Okay, so I diluted it with these other keywords and anchor text. As you can see, here's my generic ones, my branding, my generic one here, and then view website as well, which is another generic one. I think I had that here. So, this one here says this website, but this is for a different page. Okay, so that's an example of anchor text, and we use anchor text in our backlink when we're backlinking. So now I'm going to show you some services that I use, and I highly recommend these. These are simply the best around. A lot of people are going to try and rip you off. Okay, I've found the perfect combination that I use for all my websites, and I'll prove to you with purchases and things like that. And I'll also show you what I give the information I give them when I do my when I send them my information. So I'm going to show you the 2 that I use, okay? Now you can get a link to this website below and these specific services if you want below this video. So this one here is the one I use for my Web 2.0 service, and it's even recommended by me because I've used it so many times. Let's look at my orders. This is look how many times I've used it here over the last few months. This is how many I've bought. I actually purchase this stuff and use it. I'm not just telling you this stuff, okay? I actually purchase it and use it myself to get results, okay? You've seen the results at the start of this module. I know how to rank things. So this is the stuff that I use, okay? So this one here, Premium Web 2.0 Service, 10 blogs recommended by Franklin Hatchett. For $37, you can get 10 backlinks. How good is that? That's going to save you so much time and so much money, really, because time is money. Okay, it's very important to outsource if you don't have time to do it yourself. Okay, you save money. So this is what I use for my Web 2.0s. Okay, and I will show you an example when we go back to my slides of what I send this person. Okay, and you can see here my reviews as well, some of my reviews. So this is the stuff that I buy. The next one is called Hatred's PBN Post, Proven Ranking Quality. Now, I've known this guy for about 2 years now, personally. Online, we've talked, we've chatted, we've never actually met. But he has the best PBN links on this planet. I'm telling you right now. And he actually cares about his customers. Okay, he cares. Once again, I'll show you some purchases, just to see that I've been actually buying these. But he cares about his customers. So here's the post here, another purchase, another purchase, another purchase, another purchase. That's like 5 purchases just on this one page, and I have 5 pages, okay? This guy has the best private blog network links. Now you can go down and look at his rankings here, okay? So these are his rankings here, the sites that he's ranked. Now, his stuff is a little bit more expensive than some other people on here, but that's because it's quality. You're paying for quality here. He does all of his links manually. He doesn't use any automation software, which is bad. He does everything manually, unique articles. These are simply the best links. So these are the 2 things I use. This is all I use to rank my websites. I don't bother with anything else. People are going to tell you to use this, use that. You need to do this. You don't. You need 3 things: website good on-page optimization, Web 2.0 links, and private blog network links. I can't stress that enough because that's really how simple it is. That's how I rank all my websites. And I have hundreds of pages ranked at the top of Google. From my blog, from my affiliate websites, from my Shopify stores, I have things ranked. It's not complicated, it's easy, and I do some myself, but most of the stuff I buy from these two guys. Okay, so that's what I use. Now, another guy I use, Web 2.0 service, I just started using him. He does seem okay. I haven't really had many orders from him, maybe 3 or 4. Seems good. So I'm going to just throw this in here anyway. If you want more options, I will put a link below. He does Web 2.0 buffer pumper sites, and he also does second tier links. Now what this means is he sends backlinks to those Web 2.0s to give them extra juice. And this guy does it as well. Where are we? This guy also does that. Okay, so what they do is they send more links to the Web 2.0s to make them even more stronger. So I'll leave a link for this guy below. His stuff is pretty good as well. It's actually a little bit cheaper than the other guy, I think. Oh no, it's actually more expensive, but he actually sends PBN posts to these as well. So that's really good because then you get even stronger links sent to your buffer sites. We call these buffer sites. Okay, so that's what I use. So Conquer.io, I'll leave a link for that below to get some backlinks. And this guy and these are the two services that I use, PBN links and Web 2.0 links. Now, what do I send to these guys? Okay, I'll show you. This is one of my Web 2.0 orders. I say, good to be back because he was away for a while. New order here. I send him the link to the website that I want him to link to. And these are my anchors. So onlinedimes.com times 3. Online Dimes times 2. Franklin YouTube method times 1. Now, my keyword is here, my main keyword. How to make money on YouTube. I've only used it once. That's all I need. Okay. Now, I usually don't use it in the Web 2.0s, and I did say to use it on the PBNs only, right? But this was just a test I was running, and it doesn't hurt to just throw it in there because sometimes these things will rank even without the private blog network links. So I will cover the time frames in another slide. I will cover time frames to tell you kind of the time frames I use when I buy links, how long I wait to buy more links. But this is what I do. So as you can see, URLs. All of these are LSI graph keywords that I used from this website here. And then I actually did an order before this, another one with all my general keywords like click here, this website, this article. Okay, so this is what I did for the Web 2.0s for one of them. Now, this one I've blocked out some of the information because this is an affiliate site that I have. But this is for the PBNs. So these are my main keywords here. I had 2 main keywords. I actually had 2 different URLs and a main keyword for each one. So each page had 1 main keyword. And this is it. This is all I do. So Web 2.0s and private blog network links. Main keywords for these, LSI keywords, your general keywords, your URLs for this. And sometimes it's a good idea just to throw the main keyword in 1 or twice because sometimes all you need is Web 2.0s to rank. Okay? And then the main PBN links here. Alright, so now let's look at some time frames. If you have a new page that you're trying to rank, wait 4 weeks. You want to let it settle in Google. You just don't want to send backlinks to it straight away. It's not a good idea. Then after the 4 weeks, send some Web 2.0 links and then wait another 4 to 6 weeks to let them settle because sometimes your page will rank just with these links and you won't need to worry about buying any other links. Okay, and then if you don't have the rank increase you wanted, then buy PBN links. Okay, and then after the PBN links have come across, are done, you want to wait another 3 to 5 weeks to see improvements. Okay, the problem is with most people, is they expect things to happen straight away. It's not going to happen straight away. That's not how ranking works. It's going to take a few months to get your website to the top, but once it's at the top, it will stay there. I've had websites that are in the same spot for about 3 or 4 years now, and they make me money constantly. Free traffic. I don't spend any more money on them, and I don't have to. Like, people will say, oh, you have to keep buying backlinks and things like that. If you buy bad backlinks, yes, you will. But if you buy good backlinks, your website will stay at the top. It's that simple, guys. So this is how we build backlinks. You can build them yourself. I wouldn't recommend it because you just want to save time. But this is how we do it, okay? Web 2.0's PBN links to our post, and then the post will filter the juice to the product pages. This is the best way to do it. It saves you money, it saves you time, because if you do it to all the products separately, as we talked about before, you're going to be wasting time and money doing them all. You can just do 10 at once or 20 at once by simply linking out from a post where the juice is going to. Alright, that's it for the backlinks. I hope you understand. I tried to make it as less complicated as possible because a lot of people make SEO complicated. It's not very complicated. Let's just cover a couple of things before I end. Alright, so this is what you need. This is the blueprint. Page optimization and backlinks. There's no special trick. There's no button to push to get to the top. These are the things you need. And when it comes to the backlinks, I use the Web 2.0s and the private blog network. Alright, we're going to move on to the recap now. We're going to recap this module to give you a better understanding of how this all works.